Hi guys, and I'm Sam, Team Apple, and we're Ghana bound. And yes, we're moving on our series of lives every Sunday. At around this time, you'll catch me and Yaba. Today we are talking about the cost of living in Ghana, and worldwide, you'll find that the inflation rate is rising all over the place. I think in the UK, it's currently about 8.7%, the rate of inflation. In the US, it's not far off. It's in the 8%. But in Ghana, it is actually around 31.7%. That's crazy. It's causing a lot of hardships over here. And yeah, I just thought it might be a good one that we can chat about and tell you what the experiences are like. Excuse me, I have another screen here. Um, yes, who have we got in so far? Taquisha, hi, how you doing? I'm so glad that you got your land. Really happy for you. Brown Coat Blue, how you doing? Excellent. We got some regulars already. I'm loving this. So inflation in the UK is around 8.7. I believe it's in the 8% region in the States. And in Ghana, like I just said, we are dealing with 31.7%. I don't know how everybody is dealing with this inflation rate. So just to give you a little idea of what it means to us, fuel in Ghana is done on the same system as in the UK. So we do liters, not gallons, and it was costing us in November around 110 cities, or that's how much we would spend, about 110 cities a week. That's gone up to 210 cities. So just to put it in perspective, when I first was setting up for everyone to go over to Ghana, per litre was about 4 cities, and that has moved all the way to over 10 cities, or just about 10 cities a litre, if I'm not mistaken. 9 points, very high. And that's a massive jump in just over a year, from 4 cities to 10 cities. Today, everything's in cities. I'm going to see if I'm not sure I'm quick enough to convert everything over into everybody's currency. But right now, it's around 10 cities to the pound. So that's just about a pound a litre. 4 litres into a gallon. It's yeah, that's expensive, and the you've got to remember the the capabilities of earning over here are much lower. So even if that sounds cheap in your neck of the woods, over here people are really struggling to um, to keep afloat, to keep in front of the curve. Hey, what have we got here? Abner. Hey, Destination Africa. Woo, you're in. If you want to come in and join the discussion, Abner, just yeah, Yaba will give me your email, and then I can plug you in. Who else have we got here? Brown Coat Blue. It's crazy. Hopefully the fuel prices comes down some. I've never known fuel to come down in Ghana. I've never seen it. Maybe it has, but so far it's not something that's happened on my watch. Okay, where is it? Car fuel before was 1.5 cities. It's now 2 cities a litre. Wow, we've got so much going on. Before we used to buy a crate of eggs for 20 cities. Now it's 32 cities. So I'm not sure how people are actually coping out with all this. What's it like over in the States right now? What's the I think internationally people go by how much a loaf of bread is. And if I'm not wrong, Yaba told me that was 1 city and 30 pesos for a loaf of bread. Yep. Yaba's in the comment section. She's doing really good. Um, so I don't know how on earth we're going to keep. Sorry, I'm just getting an update. So gas, yeah. So gas was when I was first in Ghana, 4 litres, 4 cities a litre. Now it's up to that. Then it went up to 10.5 a litre. And now I believe it's 11.95 cities a litre. and nobody's income is going up and raised up to match all of this price and inflation. Bread, oh sorry, bread was 6 cities. It's now 13. That's why I got the 1.3. So all these things, 1.3, 13 cities. Yeah. What is it? What is it? What is it? Yeah, it is. It is becoming a challenge. What are you finding, Abner, in the comments? How is it affecting you? How have you found on your day-to-day life the price changes? What's happening in down your neck of the woods? She's only around the way. Wow, Takesha, I'm spending at least $250 more between gas and food. That is crazy. I know over in the UK, they are looking at around per household around £800 rise in utility bills in this year. £800 difference to last year, and it's due to go up. Guess when? Just before winter, when you need it the most. It's crazy all over the world. Brown coat blue. I think part of the reason things are insane right now is the inflation compounds when there are a lot of inefficiencies in play, because all the go-betweens and extra steps add more and more and more on. Yes, I get you. And again, in Ghana, week by week, you can just expect another rise, another rise, another rise. I don't know how the government are going to get on top of this, but it's getting a bit tight. It's getting a bit tight. Per household, I can't save money. This really affects my move to Ghana, but the Lord's will, I'm coming. Yes, you made it. You will make it. You've made the first steps. You've got your land. Having your land, or at least making your full steps towards that land, is such a good option. Having assets like that, land, the prices are stable. Gold prices are stable. What are you guys planning and doing to try and get in front of the curve here? We're looking at our assets and trying to build more assets in this time, and stuff that doesn't go around. So just buying gold. Buying gold is a good move, because especially in these times, those types of assets are phenomenal. They're great. They don't lose their value. Yes, I'm a landowner. Yes, you are, Takesha. Yes, you are. I'm so happy for you. I can't express enough how happy I am. You were part of the Ebery crew, so that's fantastic. Let's see, Mummy the Great, are you there? Yeah, to fill a gas bottle was 110. Now it is 250. Let's have a look through some of these here. Menelink, thank you for logging in. That's awesome. I'm glad you can join our conversation. Where are you calling from, or where are you tuning in from? Like, I'll go back into my list here as to some of the price hikes that we're having here. It cost us about 2,900 cedis for school in Ghana now. It's slowly rising, and you have to be fair to your staff, and just keep everyone as in your team, everyone in your team, able to survive. Our food cost has gone up per month from 800 cedis. Oh, it's not even per month. 800 cedis to about 1,000 cedis. So, and we're quite thrifty with our spending. We're not all up in ShopRite every time. That's the way to really chew through your money. So, Menelink, USA, nice. What part of the USA are you from? What part of the USA from you from? And how's it going over for you? Yes, please hit the like button. Please listen to Takesha. She knows what she's talking about. Hit the like, it helps us grow. Uh, we were having a few problems with light off, but I've managed to get sorted. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit. The wind. No, that's not the Windy City. That's where you guys used to do a lot of car sales over there, didn't you? Car building. That's what I remember. So, how is it hitting you guys over there? Is the industry changing? What does it personally mean to you in Ghana? Everything daily is going up. The internet, 260 cities we pay every month. Data, the cost of data over here has always been crazy, and it's only going up. It's only going up. Ooh, in the comments here. And do you think there's anything that we can actually do? I mean, becoming more self-sufficient and trying to get out of the rat race would be really good. In Ghana here, if you can bring dollars in, make dollars, that really helps. That really helps. If you're here and you're on the local currency, which is actually dropping for the first time, it's gone over 10 cities to the pound, which is how we balance what we equate everything to. That hasn't happened for so long. In a few weeks' time, we hope to have Douglas from Family. Oh, why have I forgotten their channel's name? That's terrible. Family by Nature, and his big thing is multiple streams of income and income done through the internet. So you've got passive streams of income coming through, and especially if you're moving to Ghana, having those dollars and those pounds coming from work that you do on a laptop is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Please let us know if you want a current price of certain items in Ghana. Yes, let us know. We'll try and see if you can, if it gives you more of an idea if you're planning to come to Ghana. But yes, as I was saying, Douglas from Family by Nature should be on in a few weeks. We are really going to delve into keeping your move successful and businesses that you can do while you're in Ghana. And to be honest, a really good piece of advice is to set them up now before Family by Nature, before you get out of here, before you get over to Ghana and start working. If you've got passive streams of income going at 5 and 6 streams, that'll be a lifesaver, because you don't really want to come over here and start looking to launch a new business or start looking for a job. It's just not the right place to have that sort of plan. Others have done it. Hopefully I'll be getting on a lady who started up Jerklander, and her story is amazing. She came over, actually got caught in COVID, and then just knuckled down and set up a whole jerk spot, and it's doing very well, and she's got a really interesting story. But so yeah, she came over and started a business. She didn't want to go back and she's Jamaican, but hopefully in a few weeks she'll be on also. So back to the financial situation. For the first time in a long time in Ghana, you start to look at your journeys, and where you're using your petrol in your car to go, and if you're going to balance a cho-cho, or you're going to actually do an Uber. Those for us are starting to come into play now, those types of decisions. Oh, we've got a lot. Honestly, getting rid of that vaccine mandate and fixing the visa outrage should be done right away to allow in tourism back from the US. Yeah, I don't know. What's the visa outrage? That one's past me. I'm not too sure. If you guys can update me on that, I'd definitely like to hear. And the vaccine thing is the vaccine thing. Yeah. Well, let those guys sort that out. Takesha, yes, please, Mr. President, get rid of the vaccine. Oop, okay, we can hear you guys loud and clear. I hope the big boss hears you guys. I'm sure he'll make a decision on that. Where am I going here? Let's have a look at some more of the other comments. Okay. So yeah, where are we at here? I felt petrol seemed to go fast when I was driving in Ghana. It was because the air condition was on overdrive. Yes, probably. You're probably right. We've really tried to condition ourselves out of aircon, but when it rains and you have to up the windows, it's terrible. We have to flick the aircon on. Yeah, but that does really drain your vehicle. And most of the time, we drive with no aircon and just do the natural one. But it is, yeah. I've got. If I would, I'd be lying if I didn't say that it's not starting to be in our psyche, and we're even bringing pounds in. Yeah, we're even bringing pounds into the country, and they're strong, and it's still, we're still careful and considered about what trips we make and why we're making them. Yeah. Whew. So where we at here? Come on. Spending at least 250 rounds more. Red is 6 cities over here. Yep. Our electric bill, that's another one. If I can get my figures up, that's gone up a lot. Whether you use it or not, it keeps going up. Just get my other screen up. Awesome. New comments always. Abina, President Sammy, let's talk inflation. Okay, let's do it. What have you got to tell me? Yeah. It's good to see you guys in the comment. Now we're on to mosquito repellent. It was 25 cities and now it's 45 cities. The price, I mean, we all know what we're dealing with here. It's a worldwide situation. How we get in front of the curve, I'm not sure. With the mad amounts of natural resources Ghana has and the amount that we export, we should be in a position to at least benefit from all of those resources and even refining. And I heard in the news today that Nana, the president, was taking a stand on cocoa and the prices that he will be demanding for cocoa. It would be great if he could do that for fuel as well, being how we found so much fuel. But how are you guys coping? Is it possible for land to be granted by a chief to the local people if they wish to do some farming? I feel like food security is getting more and more important. Yes, yes, it is. It is possible for a chief to hand over land for projects that benefit the community. That is most definitely a possibility. A bag of cement now. When I 45 cities a bag, I believe it's just shy of 50 cities a bag. um, Workmanship. So workmanship, let's say a mason used to cost 100 cities a day. Now I believe he's just north of 150 a day. Electric is about, yeah, it's about 150 a day. And a mate or a workman, a laborer used to be around 50 to 60. Now he's 90 a day. Yeah, it's all going up, and basically petrol drives the price of everything. And Ghana being one of the most expensive countries was due to the price of property over here, believe it or not. So it's very expensive in the center of Accra for property. But that being said, there is something for everyone's pocket here. Gravel. So a trip of sand. I believe a trip of sand when we first started building the house was 700 cities a trip. Now it's gone up to 900 cities a trip. Sorry, I got it wrong. 60 cities. It must have gone up overnight. It used to be 45 cities for a bag of cement. It's gone up to 60 cities. Um, um, and that's that does affect, because the actual building of the house, the blocks and the labor, there is a cost to it, but that never used to be the heavy lifting. So you'd have phases doing the laying the foundations and doing that kind of screeding and all of that. Like that was an expensive part, but the actual laying of blocks, I used to have strong and heavy blocks, 6 inch, and that was 4 cities. I know that's gone up to 4.5 cities a block. Um, yeah, the sand used to be six. It used to be, yeah, 600 or 700 a trip, and that's a massive. That was the biggest trailers that you could get. Now that's up around 900. Um, and the lactrite, that's gone up as well. That's like 1,500, I think, or 1,200 a trip. And these are also, it depends on how far you are from the mines and the quarries. So what have we got going on? What have we got here? 60 cities a bag for cement. Yep. No, it's past 60. When I was in Eastern region in May. Wow. Well, it wasn't that high for us, but maybe we were lucky and we were closer or something. Maybe they had to add uh, transportation on top to make their money. Yep. We have a lot of raw ingredients, sweet tea. We do a lot of our cooking at home, raw ingredients, making those stews. Ooh, ooh, I can also almost taste some of it now. Contombre. Oh, I could do with that right now. I heard someone give the number of 68 cities a bag. Wow. I'd like to know which area that is. Again, these prices can rise and fall with the transportation, which is also going up. Um, yeah, there's different grades of cement as well. Yeah, that's very true. But yeah, the backbone of everything is the transportation of goods everywhere. And of course, that has the knock on effect on the rest of the economy. Yeah, cement. So yeah, it will. I mean, steel rods. I don't have the prices in front of me, but that gave me a minor heart attack. Probably a little bit of a spoiler, but we're getting so close to having our roof put on, and the first quote I got was in November, and that quote was around eight and a half. Sorry, £6,500, and that's November. When we got closer to getting the roof put on and got it remeasured and the final measurements done, they quoted us £8,000 for the same roof. Hello, Winston, how you doing? For the same roof, and the same measurements that were done in November. So in November, they wanted around £6,000. Come May, June, the same thing had gone up to £8,000. So we've had to make a few compromises and changing some bits and pieces. But yeah, stay tuned for the roof episodes and the roof updates. Winston, how are you doing? How are you finding it in Ghana? What's been your biggest shock or price increase? Ah, a natural bramble fence. Sorry, guys, I am reading. Yes, sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Yes, we are able to invite people with a link. So if you give the link, Yabs, to people that you want to bring in, I'll see them. Not a problem at all. So, brown coat, what was that I mentioned about? What was that I mentioned about a bramble fence? Yes, I will get you some more information on this, but there is a plant that the spikes are so sharp that when you plant that on your boundary, even elephants won't try and pass through it. The cows will not try and pass through it. It's I will get that information for you, and on our next live, I'll put it on my list and tell you what it is. It's a very cost-effective way of doing your boundary. That and a few trees, like a tree at the end, middle, and far end of each corner of your plot. That's a very good way of keeping people out, especially if it's in the rural areas. Wow. Could you, when I started, this is crazy. When I started, oh man, when I started in 2011, I think he said, bags of cement were 11 cities a bag. That is crazy. I wish for that right now. 2011, whew, that'd be fantastic. Right now, you're getting concrete, and you just cement, and you just want to use it. You don't want it to cake up. You don't want to hold it in any place because it's so expensive. It's just nuts. So yeah, 60 cities, ballpark figure in pounds. That's about £60. £6. Yeah, yeah. Which region are you in? I'm watching from London. Could you? Yes, we are in Accra. We're based in Accra. And I'm also a Londoner, North Londoner, Northwest, Camden. That's where I grew up. So where are you guys from? And brown coat blue, no worries. It's actually my senior brother that's really into agriculture. And again, later on this year, we hope to bring you some more things that we are doing in Ghana that we've never really spoken about. But we're just trying to get them bedded down, and then we'll take you along for our journey. Hackney here, nice. I used to go through Hackney. It changed last time I came to England. That was crazy, the change there. All top knots and beard oil. Before, the Hackney I remember was very different, let's say. Good. So, man, I wish we could have 11 cities a bag again. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. If in the comments, it would be really useful, guys, if there's any things that you'd really like, um, if you'd really like us to cover, because this is your channel as much as ours. You followed us from the airport. You followed us from the airport to where we are now. And if there's anything you really want us to, if there's anything you really want us to cover, areas you want us to go to, there is a real push for properties, and that's actually been led by you guys, and trying to find reasonable price properties under £100,000 or $100,000. We've got a lot more of that coming up, and then we also have some of the really nice higher end stuff. If that's what you're in the market from, there really is something for everybody. Let me have a look at this. Winston, one of our long-time original crew. Let's have a look. Just yeah. So the pound is getting stronger against the city. So yeah, it does swing in roundabouts. But I think our next big spend. Thanks, Winston. Sorry, he was just in the comments there saying, with the exception of the roof, he's not finding it too bad with the price raises, because again, if you're getting pounds and dollars in, the strength of that currency can help you. But yeah, you will find the prices still are raising. So yeah, for the next major spends, we've got the screeding to do. We've got the second fit, which is all the electrics going in, throwing the lines. Um, and hi Lydia, how you doing? 2 cities a bag. That must have been way back in the day. Okay, brown coat blue. Brown coat blue. Do we plan on doing things like monitoring land for encroachment? We are putting the team together with land encroachment. you really need to put a structure on whatever land it is that you have, and have maybe someone staying there, but in a very temporary structure, because it's so different from area to area. We may not be able to get out there regularly enough, or have the relationship with the local family that have sold you the land, or the who are present in that area and on the land. But it's something that we will look at to see how best. But the best information I can give you on land encroachment is that wall it. That stops anybody just claiming it, or at least if someone is trying to be sold that land, they know something is already going on. And then if you can put some kind of structure on there, and a lot of the time that's actually in your agreement, your bill of sales, that something needs to be done within X amount of months or years. But we've got a fantastic lawyer on the coming on the channel, and he literally is going to give you everything from start to finish, everything that you need to know about buying a house and land in Ghana. This guy is amazing. If you end up buying from us, we recommend that you go through this guy. He's a few weeks time. I promise you guys, that one is definitely, you can't miss that one. Bugs, are you going to come on? What's happening? Everyone, do as Bug says here. Please smash the like button. It helps this get out. It helps our channel grow. We really want to do so much more things for you on this platform. We've still been in our crowd. We haven't ventured out with you guys yet. We've got to do the Volta region. We've got to go over to Winneba and all that side there. We've got so much things to do. That's even before we get up to the north. So guys, please smash the like button. It helps us grow. It keeps us moving. And I'm just seeing here, are we having another guest coming, or the first guest come in? Let's have a look. Let's see here. Oh, not as yet. I haven't seen anyone coming in. But Yabs, if you can do that, that would be much appreciated. I can see Bugs in the comment. He'd be a great one to have on. He'd be the great one to have in, because he came here literally just after us, and we've been growing in Ghana together. It'd be interesting to hear some of the challenges that he's been facing. But yeah, a taste of, let's have a look. I can't see that there. Yeah, taste of calf. Good question. Yeah, limiting the travel and the use of our vehicles has definitely been a taste of calf. I think that's a taste of calf that you said there. Yep. Good. Okay, well, as soon as Bugs tries to get in, I'll add him. 20 Abner. What's going on here? Yep, Takesha, you're dropping gems today. It's definitely worth spending the extra cash on a lawyer for your purchases. Jamaican in Zambia. Hi, how you doing? I'm glad you could join us today. How is inflation going on in Zambia? Are prices flying up over there? What is it like for you? How long have you been in Zambia? I know I'm throwing loads of questions at you, but this is how we are over here. We're really interactive, and we want to know how the diaspora are getting on in whichever country they have decided to make home. So yes, please join us. Let us know how you're getting on in Zambia, and if you're even still there. Yeah, hiring a lawyer takes the stress out of the purchase. Yes. Again, it's coming up. Our lawyer, and I'll say our lawyer, he's now part of our team. He is so on it. Things that you wouldn't have thought about, he goes in and makes sure that he checks on your behalf. We're back to our cement. It's actually 68 cities in some areas of Accra. And like I said, just at the beginning of this year, it was 45 cities going to 50. So that is really going to affect the price of properties going forward. I did allude to this earlier. Ooh, we've got people from Canada. I did say to this earlier in on last week's live that wherever you're at now, if you can purchase one plot, or if you can get your 2-bedroom house or 1-bedroom house and you have sufficient for that, I'd move. I'd really start upping and moving into getting that realized, as prices are only going up here. That's all that's happening. We are finding deals, and we are finding reasonable um, developers. So we will be showing you stuff for $38,000. And that's over in the Caswa side of things. That's another development. And believe it or not, it's a gated community. But you'll see the difference in what you get for $38,000 and what you get for $250,000. So, so yeah, please, 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 whatever is in your strength to do, try and do it. If it's land, don't get it walled off. Read the conditions that you're buying it from. If it's land, especially if it's houses, again, either way, get your lawyer involved. We've got a good team that we would definitely stand by, and that episode is also coming out very, very soon. Bugs, you tell me you're coming. I'm waiting. I know that people would definitely love to hear what you've got to say. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen. I'll tap you in. It's crazy how some landlords quote prices in dollars for services when they live in Ghana and spend cedis. Wow. You know, some of you may know I have a clothing line, and the goods were manufactured, unfortunately, outside of Ghana. So my sports line was manufactured outside of Ghana, and I got a good deal and had them put into the shop Accra down in Cantonments, and obviously I had it priced in cedis. But the way the cedi was dropping into free fall, I actually had to pull them out and off the shelves because I was making a loss. It would be a constant adjustment to price them in cedis and keep up with it. So each week, literally, I'd have to go in and readjust the price and shift it up just to get the same amount that I needed for each garment. So when I was first here, I didn't get it, and I really wasn't happy about seeing things priced in dollars. Doing business here now, I'm seeing why people do it, because you just don't know. You just don't know how quickly the city is going to fall or rally and gain. It's crazy. We have a few more questions coming in. What are your suggestions on structures to protect my land if I'm not ready to put up an actual fence wall? Okay, so Takesha, if you first thing you're going to need to do is get the corner posts in. The corner posts would let anybody know that something is already started. Um, Even if you can't do a full height wall, if you can do a half height wall all the way around with a gate, that would be great. If you can't do a gate, a half wall, you can have these fence posts with barbed wire going around. Anything to put up a structure around there to show people that it's yours. Yeah, you've got to put something up, and definitely mostly between a year, something has to come up. That's why I'm saying literally the temporary structure I'm talking about could even be a wooden type structure, put up on there. People know something's going on. And it's just, maybe you've got a neighbor there that's also buying, and they come in and out. So have a conversation. Sorry, have a conversation with those around you. Give them their number so they can call you if they see anybody that they don't recognize coming onto that land. Brown coat blue, Ghana manufacturers cement, I thought. How is it so high? Doesn't that major German company have a plant right in Ghana? Well, yes. And Dangote from Nigeria had a lot. His cement was very keenly priced and very good quality. And I think there's a story that you might want to check out on you could probably get it on Google. Um, um, you could probably get it on Google, and there's quite a story behind that. I have a guest for you guys. Let me see if I can tap him in. Hello, Bugs.
Hello,
How you
hello. Good
doing?
evening. I'm
Good
okay,
evening,
man. How
sir.
you
Do you
doing?
have you've got light off with you, huh?
No, I'm just actually on the roadside, so I'm in the car
Okay.
a minute. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay. So you joined us in Ghana at relatively the same time. You came with your three children
Yes.
and
Uh,
a bold heart.
about 3 months. I think a few months after you guys, we came to Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few
So
months
how have
up.
you been finding it so far?
Challenging, to say the least. Um, Still happy to be here and everything. Still enjoying. Glad for the experience, but it's not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it in any way, shape, or form. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's challenging to say the least. But things can be overcome steadily and slowly, but definitely with the help of people who are in the same boat as yourself, wanting to relocate, coming from the West, whether it be US or UK. Um, but sticking together with people of the like, yeah, you get through the challenges that you face. Ghana's a different beast altogether, to
Yeah.
what a lot of us have been used to.
And you're actually doing business in Ghana. How are you finding the cost of materials to the business and affecting what you have to do? You're in the building sector as well, right?
Yeah, so I'm in construction, as you know. I was in construction back in the UK. I've come to Ghana to try and continue that, um, as in building for others and also building to try and sell. What we've found very since I've been here, in the last literally a year now exactly, the cost of material it's nearly doubled. A lot of the material, iron rods, cement, blocks have all really increased in price. So it's like you don't really want to hesitate if you've got any land or you're planning on doing any sort of build because it only goes in one direction.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, inflation has really hit Ghana hard, but not as hard as the West, I'll say. I think people in US and UK are actually suffering more. I really looked into the figures, and you really do see that even though it's really high in Ghana, it's actually worse in UK at the moment.
Yeah. I was saying to the guys that in the UK, the average household can expect a hike of over £870.
Yeah.
And they're set for another raise just before winter. And that's for
No.
gas, electricity, water.
Wow. 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 You know,
And that's all in pounds, which is a lot,
it is a lot
which
more.
is a
Yeah.
lot.
Uh, we
So
we
how are
do
you
think
finding your
here.
day-to-day bills? And how are you? I mean, for us, we are considering where we're driving our vehicle, and we've got quite a big vehicle, so it consumes. But how are you getting along with that side of things?
With getting around vehicle wise.
Yeah, and fuel.
Yeah. Luckily for me, one thing I've realized in Ghana, if you find one thing Ghana does, it forces you to learn more about the intricacies of different trades. One of them is mechanics. You're forced to learn what it takes, what you need, how it's done, what it's going to do, how much it's going to cost you in regards
Yeah,
to maintenance on your vehicle. You're forced. If you don't, like anywhere in the world, you will learn the hard way by paying through the nose. You learn by paying. So once you
yeah,
learn what is needed with the vehicle, um, you can maintain a vehicle in such a way that you just got to aim to make it economical. Right now, I need an off-road vehicle because I'm always on land and different building sites.
Yeah.
And with that, it meant I needed a bigger vehicle, which consumes a lot more fuel. At first, the vehicle consumes a great deal of fuel. But since taking it to the mechanics and learning and speaking to other people in regards to the vehicles and maintenance of the vehicle, I got it to a stage where it's actually running really economical. It's actually really done me a blessing. So I've put parts in the vehicle which are parts from our side of the world, which are more, how do I say, better checked, not sort of reconditioned parts, which is what you'll find a lot of in Ghana. And with these newer, better parts, you can get the car running very economically and very well. So luckily for me, I've got a vehicle that now runs very well. I think I even done the journey. It's a V8, and I've done the journey to Kumasi, and it literally only consumed half a tank. So that journey usually that's a tank. If I've done it in a Corolla as well, like a normal everyday run around car, and it uses a full tank of fuel to go up there. So the so-called gas guzzler didn't use that much fuel at all.
Right, I get you. And it's really, like I said, it's really good that we've got you online, because that whole construction background that you have. So do you think the developers are starting to feel the squeeze with their prices, or do you think the prices are fair? You've seen this channel and you've seen how people are always upset with the price of housing, and there's an argument to be said about the length of mortgages and payment plans here. Do you feel like you're able to shed a little bit of light to what goes on for a developer? Why it's maybe priced like that?
It's difficult. It's more to do with materials. One thing in Ghana you'll find is relatively cheap and stays sort of constant is labor. Labor is cheap. But what has gone up is obviously the cost of transportation, the cost of material, bear with me, the cost of material, and other. Sorry, my daughter's just coming back to the car. Just been to the
no
shop.
Worries. Yeah. Which daughter have we got joining our live?
Come say hello.
Hello.
Hi Freya, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, so yeah, and what has gone up is the cost of these sections, and the material goes up. So when you're buying the material, you're paying a lot more for material, and that's all sorts, because even my specialty field, which is dry lining, the metal stud and the plasterboard is very expensive in Ghana because all is imported. And the price of cement, I think when I first came to Ghana, I was looking at sub 50 cities, or like 48 cities a bag of cement, and now it's 68 cities. That's within a year. That's crazy. Where you see the increase. Yeah, it's astronomical. So with the building costs have gone up, and a noticeable amount they've gone up, but not a huge amount when we look at across the world. When we're looking across the world, the price isn't as much as I'd say where I grew up. And we as developers can really dictate on how payments are received. So we have houses we build rather than building for people what they want. It's actually easier to build and give people a product. So what I find is building, because you know what your spec is, you know what your price is, you know how much you're spending on materials and everything, and then that amount can be negotiated. You can speak with the client, the person buying, how they would feel best to pay. There's lots of different payment plans that can be arranged with the client, with the person wanting to buy. So in that sense, you can literally own your own property, depending on your affordability, within the year,
Yeah.
within a couple of years, you know, and it's all yours.
Yeah.
And you know, the way it's done is in a way that you probably even put a deposit down. You've seen a showroom, you've seen floor plans, you know what the house is going to be, and that building is built. Once you with the money you pay in as you're going through the months, the house is slowly built together, and then you've got an end date, and then you can just come and move in on that end date. You know, literally, and that can literally be a year from the day you pay the deposit. It could be a year and a half from the day you pay the deposit, making it easier for people to actually own their own property in Ghana.
Definitely. Do you want to give a plug for your company?
Jacob West.
Jacob West.
The New Africa already exists. Jacob West, look it up online. Got a new wonderful website online. Go and check it out. It's a company that I work for, doing wonderful things in Ghana. I've been doing things for 10 years in Ghana.
Yeah.
Just go and check them out. Jacob West, GH online. Please go and look at that. I'll put a link in the chat later on. Definitely check them out and see the sort of stock that we're talking about, and you'll be pleasantly surprised, especially people from our side of the world.
Yeah, and we're currently working on getting some of your lettings out on the market for those that are coming over.
That's been arranged. Yeah, it's been arranged right now.
Yeah. So we're trying to get that online. We're just waiting for something. There's a few people that we're trying to marry with your properties already. So yes. Okay. But thank you so much for spending some time.
Nice one, no problem, man. Speak soon. All this time we're trying to speak, and the first time we get to speak is online like this. Huh? Well, I'll have to catch up with you a bit later, maybe.
Definitely will. Nice one.
Take care, man. Thanks a lot.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Okay, guys, that was Boogs, who joined Ghana a couple of months after us, and we've literally been growing in Ghana together. Let me get round to some of your comments. We have the top comment here. Do you need a lawyer when renting? You shouldn't need a lawyer, but if you don't know what you're signing, it's always best to get some legal advice. So they're normally a straightforward contract. But again, if you don't know what you're doing and you want to be double sure, you get a lawyer involved. And over here in Ghana, it's not generally done on a monthly basis. Renting isn't calculated monthly, or well, it's calculated monthly, but you'd be expected, I think, a minimum of 6 months. Most people ask for a year up front, even though they're not supposed to. It's common practice here. So if you're doing a rental, you can expect to have to collect a year's rent at least and put that down. So yeah, be careful. So this is Kujo, who's in Hackney. He said in 2001 he purchased 100 by 100 foot plot. Yes, I can imagine in 2001. That's a nice old size land, and now they're 70 by 100 and so on and so forth. It was undeveloped and it was £250. Now it's £25,000 a plot. That is awesome. You did quite well there, didn't you? Foresight. By renting a property isn't a product, it's actually imported into the country regularly. Okay. Excellent. My pleasure. Taquisha. Jamaican in Zambia. Yes, I know you're new to the group. Well, it's the first time I've seen it like this. Where are you? Let's have a look. You're not in Zambia right now, but I heard it depends on the person you speak to. They want to push for erasing student loans. A lot of hiring is happening. People are just adjusting already. That's nice. That's nice. Good job. Okay, I've got a lot of messages coming through. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Yes, good. Oh, Aquaba, Jamaica and Zambia. I'm glad you could join us. Please hit that subscribe button and like and share. Excellent. Yes, Takisha, you need to get a fence around it as soon as possible. Yep. Let's have a look. Chase of Jamaica and things. UK prices have boomed. Grocery bills used to be £100 per week. And last week I got the same thing and was shocked out of my skin when the cashier said £191. I nearly ran away. I'd be running with you. That's nearly double. So that's easy to say. And we're talking UK pounds here, so it's not cheap. Wow. If you're making the move or planning on making the move, let's shift up some gears, guys. Let's commit and do what we can, and start working on our being self-sufficient, being in an environment that is more healthy for you. Yes, there are challenges, but for me and my family, the mental well-being is immeasurable. For the children, their growth, it's been the best thing that we could have done. Jamaican in Zambia at Ghana bound. I'm in Florida right now. People think it's normal with these prices. The gas prices are going down, but it's taking its time. Food prices are going up, and that's ridiculous. Yeah. Has anyone else in Ghana seen gas prices go down? I've never experienced that in Ghana ever. I hope I'm going to be the first. It's going to be the first time I experience that. New comments. Let's go. Sorry, guys. A little issue here. I see Jacob West. Yeah, Jacob West, they're very good. And we are going to be featuring some of their properties as soon as some of the new developments come up. They have a high standard of building. They're very, very good. And the guys, the guys in charge there's a lot of British Ghanaians in the team. And yeah, they're quality from beginning to end when you're dealing with them. And we're finding that a lot of returnees are doing business within themselves, and that's another topic for another day. But I have seen that starting to be a thing. What do we got here, Kwame? I'm spending around £500 a month just on fuel in the UK. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine £500 a month. Good grief. Thank you, Books. All right. I am still trying to get and catch up with all your comments. What have we got? Fuel is owner. We are currently spending, there you go. We are on £200 a month. Hey, Patience Atito, you're here. Oh, I've got a funny story. Patience, we met her a while back and I didn't recognize her because she didn't have the circle and the round bubble around it. Isn't that stupid? I've seen the face for months, and because I didn't have the circle around her head with her thumbnail, I didn't recognize her. Shame. I don't think I ever told her that, but she knows now. Oh, dear. So where are we at? Inflation seems to be going up daily in Ghana. A reminder, you can ask us the costs. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been saying that earlier on in this live, Patience. It really does seem like prices are just moving. It's nuts. Good to hear that it's not so crazy in. Oh yeah, got it there. In the east of Africa, where one of the where one of the other subs is at. That's good. You guys are having your own chats in this in the chat, in the comment section here. Yes, I think it's audio little from now on. Yeah, changing where you changing where you shop and becoming more economic is great. Yeah. Yep, I got you, Yabs. Okay. All right. So I think we're coming to the end or closer to the end. Patience, you see that the price are going up daily. How is that affecting your build right now? How is that going for you? Yeah. So I think we've we've had quite a good chat about insurance and building. I know we always seem to go back to building and land issues, and um, I'm always happy to answer those questions and help as we can. Don't forget www.ghanabound.com. We have a lot of properties there, something for everybody's pocket. We are also able to do any consultations if you're planning to move over to Ghana and need some help, some guidance with shipping, with schools. If you have questions, you can book a consultation in with us. And we are going to keep delivering you that content that you like. So any ideas for content, any things that you really want to see, look, we'll do our best to get it together and put it out for you. Patience has said, thankfully, a big bulk of the building is complete, but the interior is costing a lot. Yes, that final part, the interior and the nice finishes, they can mount up. They can mount up. So, guys, I'm really happy we got to chat. Next week we will be back again, and we're taking you to Kumasi. We got a whole crew in Kumasi, and we want to share our experiences in Accra and how it's going for them with their choice in Kumasi. So we should have Family by Nature with us. We should have Amanda. Some of you remember Amanda's episode when she was here for just a week. We're going to catch up with her next week. And yeah, if you guys want to get involved in some of these lives, get in contact with us, sam@ghanabound.com, sam@ghanabound.com, and we can chat through the week. And if you happen to be up in Kumasi, we'd like to hear from you anyway. And yeah, so as Yaba always says, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe and the like button in 3, 2, 1. Ray, welcome to the family. And we'll be back next week. Hopefully, I'll have Yaba with me. Bye. Kind of bye.